and I would like to take you through what it was and what it is today, and you will be amazed that I was only with the belief that what Swamiji said I am doing, and I was sure that it is going to happen. But when we saw the original land, what has been selected by Swamiji, nobody thought that that could be a school could be built there. Because I took architects and also at least 10 school principals from different schools to the location and went there. And they went around, and then after 1-2 hours of walking around, they said, are you going to build school here? That was the question. That was the land. Swamiji said, this is the land. And I didn't know how, because there's no way to go in. It's, covered by mount. Swamiji gave a description, how the land should be. The land should be like here. It should be covered by mountains all over, and the river on one side, and it should be away from the civilization, but not too far from also. And another thing, for centuries, no commercial thing should come inside. It should remain like that. So we went around looking for land. Spent about 6 months, 1 year to locate the land. Then Swamiji would come once a year, and then he will go around and then say, yeah, well, it's okay, but this is not right. He would go back. So next year, it was going on from 1991 till 95. Then finally we located a land. We all went, I think many of you were there. We went around and Swamiji said, this is the land. Okay, we went straight to the land owner. And we sat 5 minutes. Swamiji said, Ramu, let's go. I was shocked. He said, no, let's go. So we went back. I asked Swamiji, what is this? No, even if he gives free this land, we will not take it. Because he felt the vibration was not good. He wanted a good vibration from him, the man who gives the land. So we went back. Now I don't know where to go for land. That was the problem. That was around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Then I said, Swamiji, please, I'll join you later. I'll go and look for one more place, land, what you call, the real estate told me. So I said, I'll have a look and come back. So Swamiji went. It's about 1 hour drive from there to our house. Then I went and looked at the current place. And, you have to only go by walking. There is no road. It is, 3 sides covered by mountains and one railway crossing. So you had to only go across the railway line. There's no road. But anyway, I looked, and then the description matched. So then I went back home and brought Swamiji again in the evening. No, next day morning. He walked every inch of it. Every land, he walked every inch. He wouldn't simply say yes, no. He walked every inch and then said, yes, this is good. So we went straight to the landowner. And in 5 minutes, it was over. Good, yes, good, finished. Okay, in 4 days, he left India for the United States. No way, nothing, it is, you will see the land. Okay, now this is the building, this is the land, this is Satchidananda Jothi Niketan is the name. Swamiji said, for all the services to mankind, providing the right education to the children is the most important. We discussed about various services. Then Swamiji said, educating the children is most important because they are the future citizens. They can be molded easily. So that's what brought us to this school. This is the land, 3 sides mountain like here. But here all are, the reserved forest. So there's no way to enter inside. Only one railway level crossing, a railway line goes. So we had to find, okay, this is, you can see the land, it's similar to. So we started fencing so that side is the reserve, the forest, inside is the land. Like that you will see this is how the land was. There's not even 1 square inch of land which is level. It's completely undulating. So it's okay, we walked, Swamiji, you can see, we all went and saw the other side. This is the railway level crossing. On the left hand side was this farm, on the right hand side was the land. So this is the land we went through. I think Swami Lalitananda is there. Many of you all here. So we all went and yes, green stones, many. I think that group came and so the land was selected. So we started the work on the 14th of February 1996. We started just making way. The problem is to get the way. So we didn't know what to do. So we had to get the railway, we had to build a bridge across the railway. That was the only way to enter in. Then I was going through one, we call gatekeeper, who maintains the railway level crossing. I walked and then he suggested me that, see, if you can approach the central government and get permission, we can have access through the railway because the railway has a wider land. So we walked and found that, yes, the space is there, but it was completely ups and downs. But anyway, we went to the railway and authorities and asked them, they said, yes, if you can get the clearance from the railway ministry, it is possible, but it would take at least 3 years. Then Swamiji wanted the school next year. Then I thought about our Mr. Sri D.R. Karthikeyan. I called him and I told him that, this is our problem, what can be done? He said, you get the clearance from the local railway with the map, the plan, I'll get the clearance from the central government. So we went to the railway regional headquarters and then brought the people, showed them the way, everything, and then they said, yes, they can recommend, but they can't do anything beyond just recommendation. So the recommendation we got and sent to Mr. Karthikeyan. 48 hours, we got the clearance. And then I brought the letter signed by the minister to the railway regional headquarters, general manager regional headquarters on 4th day. He was almost shocked. He couldn't believe that, it could happen. See, this is what it is. Swamiji and Karthikeyanji. It happened, finished. Then all happened, we had to make the road and the road work started. Now we have access to the school, otherwise there is no way. When going in, I didn't know how to go. But anyway, we believed, Swamiji said, go ahead, we went. That is all. But it's all happened. So we started, this is the road, what, started, just you can see on the left hand side, the railway level line, on the right hand side is the road. The construction started, Swamiji came in between once to see the construction. See, it's during the construction period. Okay, this is 10 months after we started the project. Swamiji was there. After 10 months, he was there. And we just finished the main school on the right hand side and on the dormitories and the auditorium and kitchen and dining hall, partly finished. And you can see a playground. That's the only part which is level. We made it level. And, we had to spend the maximum money to make that playground than any other building because we had to take 40 feet. We had to dig and blast and then fill on the other side and construct the wall. So, because playground has to be flat. So, but all other buildings are built based on the terrain. we have not disturbed the nature. So on the 7th June 1997, the inauguration of the school started. Yes. Yeah. Right. And that was just a little over 1 year. Yes. Swamiji inaugurated, and you can see Sri Karthikeyanji and Shankar, many people here. And this is our Sengottvelan, the justice. I don't know, some of you may be knowing, he was responsible for making Integral Yoga Institute branch in Coimbatore. Yes, and he's no more. He's retired as the High Court Judge of Tamil Nadu. And so the inauguration, the board members of our school, see in the middle our Karthikeyanji, myself, our principal on the left hand side, and in between is Mr. Somasundaram and Mr. Mahilanandan. He's another very good public service minded man whom you all know. Then on the right was the secretary before, Mr. Narayan, and then Mr. Ramaswamy, again our principal of a school. Is a board. We have good board members who guide us in how to go about. So on the education side and then the construction side, everything. So this hall was inaugurated by Sri D.R. Karthikeyan. This is a multi-purpose hall where we conduct all like this, and also indoor sports. See that this the dining hall where the children, we have 540 children now living and learning. We created one of the best infrastructures in India, and Swamiji said that we have to charge as less as possible just to run the school, and we are charging maybe 1/3 or even less compared to any other school of this standard. And we have dedicated teachers. You will see later on. So we have good swimming pool. You'll see the playground, and children are not only educated in the books, they are excelling in all sports. Like we lead in hockey, badminton. Our children represent the nation and the state. So we have developed good not only education, also all-round development. And also Swamiji said, it should not be like a regular school. We have to, they should feel like home. Children should feel like home. Mataji was there number of times, and so we would like to keep the school like a home, away from home, because the parents entrust the children to us. So the teachers, everybody are always with them. And we have good, we take care of them. Also health-wise, we have visiting doctors. They are all serving like dentists. All doctors come every week, once a month or so. And eye doctors, ENT, everybody, they give free service to the school. Yes, free service to the school. Even the dentist brought the chair with a free, he gave totally. He brought and installed it, and he's doing a free service. Like that, every doctor they are serving free. And we have good computer lab, which I think India is very important in India. So every children must have a seat. So we have good facility. And we have best lab. It's all designed by us. It's not readily available. We all made in-house. We made all the labs, tables, everything designed by us so that it is convenient. And it is like in a college. We are built like in a college, so that when they go to the college, it's very easy for them to get into the subject. This is during Founders Day, December 22nd, Swamiji's Jayanti. It's connected with that. We have the Jayanti, and Founders Day is one of Swamiji's visit. And that time, The children exhibit their talents, they in science, mathematics, everything. So it's displayed, and parents are visiting, and others are also can have a look. So we have dance, music, all combined. We teach everything. You can see karate. It's all part of our curriculum. The drawing, children take effective part in all these art, drama is a part of school curriculum now. You can see the yoga, 100% it's compulsory. Everybody must do yoga. This regularly we don't do here. It is during the Founders' Day. It was displayed outside, the sports day. Normally it is done indoor on the, you can see on the top right hand side. This is one of the, during the sports day event, finally, it's, the devotion is part of education. This is during Swamiji's Jayanti. We built a temple also there. Just last year, 1 year is over now. Built a temple, and still some construction is pending. This is scout movement. In our school we have NCC, the National Cadet Corps, and scout movement. So our school is having all kind of activities. So they go to the village to serve. This is NCC, and this is Air Command. See here, only this year we got into the NCC Air Wing, and then within 4 months, our children took the first rank in our district in the way they performed in the national competition. This is during the sports day. This is how it is. You can see that we use that as an auditorium, like you can see this is a playground in the foreground, and then behind you can see that the top one is the multi-purpose auditorium. So again, as a volunteers, they go to villages to serve eye camps. We conduct a lot of camps in the villages. For example, this is during Swamiji's Jayanti day. They go to the village like eye camps. We get doctors from other institutions. They also come free of charge. They serve the people. So the eye testing is done, glasses are given like that. So we have a band. Recently, 2 years back, we started that. And you'll see the 4 houses like Agni, Agash, Prithvi, and Trishul. These are the 4 houses. It's divided into 4 houses. See, the devotion again is a part of our thing. We do all religious functions are celebrated in the school, like Christmas, or all religious, like interfaith. See, the Swamiji, during the Christmas, was there for 1 year at the school thing. And we bring a lot of people from outside to interact with the children. I think Karthikeyanji was once, and I think Karthikeyanji was interviewed by our children. Like that, we are able to bring a lot of confidence in children by making them to interact with people from outside. So various subjects, different subjects, we invite people from colleges, from industry, so that they really understand what is going on and what is the current trend. Library is a library. Here, library, there's a period. They go at that particular time. The class goes to the library, and then after reading, they have to give a report, a very brief report. Each children has to submit what book they have read and what is the content of that. They have to write in a short note, so that they cannot simply sit and waste the time. So very effectively the time is utilized. Okay, is part of the, during the sports day to demonstrate the perfection in coordination, team building. There's many activities, Founders Day, like Tamil competition, so many things are going on. So they take effective part, the children take part very effectively. And not only that, we also teach them like other skills, like firefighting, other things, so that, when they go out, they go out with a complete knowledge, general knowledge also. It's a Teachers' Day. The Teachers' Day is celebrated similarly. The Children's Day also celebrated in schools. So during Teachers' Day, children give performance to the teachers. They entertain the teachers. Similarly, when it goes to the Children's Day, the teachers give performance to the children. So they entertain. You can see swimming pool. Okay. You can see part of the view. I'm just showing you the glimpse. This is the multi-purpose auditorium. Oh, oh sorry. Okay, during the sports day, again, we give importance to individual performance in sports, education, everything. So, see that? Okay. Part of winning that sport, the hockey team which won the district, and then now three of them are in the national team now. Yes. Okay, the sharing, of course. Here, the food is kept in the middle and they have to share like that. So it's and also the discipline, team spirit, while respecting, it's a part of that. It's some dignity visiting. They also go outside to learn what is happening outside, like, the Defense Academy, other institutions. So we take them round. Every class goes based on their class level. We take them to different places. For example, this is Defense Academy in Ooty. Okay. So sports day. They go to other schools and then we for competition, and we get really very good recognition, and that is UN Day quiz program. We got the first prize for the quiz competition also. So is a children's drawings. Well, magazine Indian Express carried a special edition for the SJN exclusively. Teachers of our school, what I found that, the most important is teachers. Training them to really serve. Swamiji's main philosophy, serve without expecting anything in return. That to inculcate into the minds of the teachers, it took us a long time. But I am certain that we have achieved to a certain extent. And they are all dedicated. They live 24 hours there and they serve. Everybody lives inside the campus. Our principal got the Best Teacher Award, and the Minister of our state honoring our principal during Swamiji's visit. Yes. And all again drawings by our children. Okay, this is the left one. On left hand side is the main block, the educational school block. On the right hand side top is the multi-purpose auditorium, and then on the right side in the middle is our dormitories and kitchens. On the left also dormitory, various views. On the bottom right is where the dance, drama, other activities are taking place, separate wing. This was in 1996. This was in 2006. You can see that still constructions are going on here. New construction, because we are adding some more classes from 540 we are increasing to 610. So we are adding some classes, so the construction work is still going on. And then another area, we bought these lands now. I want to share something here. Oh. See, this area, this is meant for lotus. So we bought it now, and then this side, on the other side you will see, I'm not able to find the, okay, here you will see that this side, we bought another land this side, and connecting, there is a passage, a wide passage connecting Mettupalayam Road, which is an important road. What I have found out is Swamiji wanted to educate the children. So that's the best service you can do. But what I find that what the most we can do is we can train 60 children a year, not more than that. So we thought the best way to train more children is to develop more teachers. So we found that teachers who are trained now are all only focused on education, books, which is not enough. So we thought we must have teachers with the mind of serving. So we want to build a teachers training college on the right hand there, so that we can really bring more teachers, so that this service can go on. Swamiji's message will spread more, and then the service will go on. And this is what we are doing. Thank you.
Wow.
Swami Lalitananda tells me to explain one more thing. I thought I've taken a lot of time. See, when we admit the children into school, we just don't admit anybody. First, we interview the parents and tell them,